Most persons have whitlow and they don't know how to get rid of this whitlow, which cause so much pain at their fingertips. They don't know of any home remedy or any inexpensive methods to get rid of this whitlow. So this video is going to be giving you some method on how you can get rid of this whitlow naturally at home. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Dara, a Nigerian based YouTuber. From the title of this video, you already know what this video is all about: how to get rid of whitlow in a natural way. Okay, how to get rid of this pain inducer. First of all, let us define what a whitlow is. A whitlow is a painful infection of the finger, especially the fingertips. Now there are two types of whitlow, which is hepatic whitlow and melanotic whitlow. Okay, so this hepatic whitlow is caused by the herpes simplex virus, which could be gotten from when you get in contact with an infected person, and it can also be contacted through sexual intercourse, or when the fluid of an infected person touches you. Okay, but the important one we're going to be discussing about the melanotic whitlow. Okay, this is common because it occurs frequently among individuals. Okay, and this happens when you bite your fingers, and most of us are guilty of this, like biting their fingers, chewing their fingers every time. Okay, and you can bite your fingers so deep that you bite into your skin, and then you're causing yourself whitlow. Before you know it, you'll be experiencing whitlow, and whitlow comes with so much pain that you can't even wish it out for your enemy. Both this hepatic whitlow and melanotic whitlow have the same symptom. Okay, they cause blisters around the fingers, especially the fleshy area of your fingertips, and they are so painful and reddish and also swollen. This pain in the fingertips reaches a level of sensitivity that could be so irritating, so discomfort, like your body even begins to bite. Like, this pain is so excruciating, like you can't even bear it at all. This whitlow comes alongside with so much discomfort, burning sensation. You begin to see pus in the affected area, accumulation of pus in the affected area. This area becomes swollen, painful, like you see red patches, blisters all over your fingertips. And then you begin to ask yourself, is it just merely biting my finger that is causing this so much pain on my fingertips? But no need to worry about that pain, because I'm bringing to you some natural method you could apply at home that can get rid of that whitlow. Okay, but that does not mean you should keep on biting your fingers. If you're biting your fingers, then you should cease that action. So how can we get rid of this whitlow at home? Now, some of the items I'll be listing out here are some of the stores we use in our various houses, so we can come to our rescue or come to anybody's rescue that is experiencing this whitlow. The first thing that should come to your mind when you're experiencing whitlow is lime. Yes, the lime fruit. Okay, I'll be leaving a picture so you can see the description or the image of the lime I'm talking about. So first of all, when you get this lime, you just cut the top part of this lime. Okay, and then take your finger, the affected area of your finger, and dip into the lime. All right, for like, you have to leave your finger dipped into there for like 15-30 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, then after that, when you bring out your finger, you see that your finger, that area will look so fresh. All right, so after that, you just take red oil too. Also, red oil is what we have in our various houses, so it's at your reach. You then take the red oil and apply to the area that was dipped into the lime. Okay, then after that, you just allow both the lime and the red oil to dry around your finger, so it could penetrate into your finger bed, into your fingertip, so it will go in there to fight that whitlow that is disturbing your finger. Okay, after applying this lime and red oil, you can as well just allow the finger to air dry, or you can just go ahead to use a bandage to wrap around that area you've applied the red oil, so whatever you touch won't be stained with the red oil. You have to do this process morning and night, and then within a week or up to a week, you find out that this whitlow has dried up, the pus has dried up, or the pus gets ripened. And then what you have to do is, when the pus gets ripened, what you have to do is use a sterilized needle. Okay, now what do I mean by sterilized needle? Don't just use any needle that is lying around, or a needle that you've been using for so long. But even if you have any needle at all that is not, you didn't just buy it new, you can just use a flame to burn around the puncture side of the needle, and with that your needle is sterilized. Then you can use that needle or pin to puncture the area that has already been filled with pus, and then you press out the pus. Okay, yes, that process is not painful, so don't be afraid if the needle is going to puncture you or is going to enter from here and come out from here. Don't be afraid. Just use the needle to puncture out the area affected by the pores, and everything will go. Your whitlow will be dried up and your finger will be back to normal. Another home remedy you can use to get rid of your whitlow is by using an antiseptic solution. What is an antiseptic solution? Antiseptic solution is basically your disinfectant, your Izal, Dettol, and all those disinfectants. Okay, so when you get this antiseptic solution, you just have to dilute this with warm water. Okay, so after the dilution, you basically have to just take the area of your finger affected by the whitlow and dip into that solution and leave it for some time. Leave it 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, but you basically have to be repeating this process often, morning and night. Okay, so it will have a great impact on your fingertips, and then before you know it, 1 week or so, your whitlow has dried up, the pores has already formed, and then you just puncture the pores and get yourself. Another home remedy is making use of Epsom salt. This is not like the normal iodine salt we use in our various houses. It is magnesium sulfate, and it can be gotten at the pharmacy or supermarket over the counter. And then when you get this salt, just combine it with warm water to form a solution. Then you take your affected fingertip and dip into this solution and leave it for some time, and before you know it, within 1 week, your whitlow is going to dry up, the pores is going to be formed, and then you puncture it out to let the pores out. Another home remedy is making use of the apple cider vinegar. Most of us don't really know about this, but it has a great effect on drying up whitlow because it has antifungal and antibacterial effect, and it also has antiseptic properties. Okay, so what you have to do is to pour this apple cider vinegar into a bowl or whatsoever, then use a cotton wool to soak into this solution and use this cotton wool to apply over the affected area, and before you know it, this whitlow has finally dried up. So these are the method or items you could use to get rid of this whitlow causing you so much pain. Now, these treatments are straightforward, simple to use, and easy to apply, and are very inexpensive. So when you are having whitlow, don't just groan in pain when you can easily get rid of this. And within a space of 1 week, your affected hand has dried up and you have freed your fingertip from this excruciating pain. So if after going through all this method and applying this item to your fingertip, red oil, lime, antiseptic solution, apple cider vinegar, and the Epsom salt, and you still experience discomfort, you still have this whitlow on your finger, or this whitlow begin to spread to other fingers, then you need to consult a medical assistant. You need to consult a medical personnel. So now we all know what might cause this whitlow, or what might put us in danger of this whitlow: biting your fingernails. Now you should stop. Okay, you stop biting your fingernails and be safe. So please click the red subscribe button if you like this kind of content. Give this video a huge thumbs up. With this, you're helping the YouTube algorithm of this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye.